Alright. Shout out to Mum, thank you for watching, wherever you are. Hope it's a nice day, wherever you are watching today. It's just starting to rain here in Marlborough, which is a little bit rare for this time of year. I've got a special little live gardening segment all to do with irrigation and watering. The garden seems to be watering itself at the moment, but as I say, that's not always the case. Now, I'm breaking from tradition a little bit today. Normally I would sample something for the first time that I got from the Marlborough Farmers Market. Streaks are made to be broken, just ask the Undertaker. So, I'm going to break from that tradition today. I've decorated the set with something that I got from the Marlborough Farmers Market. These are gerberas. You can just see them there on the YouTube, on the Facebook feed. Just see them there on Facebook, the gerberas. I got these from my friend Melissa. Now she has the pot shed, which is not quite as exciting as it sounds. She sells flowers, she sells fruit, berries. Yesterday at the farmers market she was selling strawberries that she grew from plants that she got from us at Golden Mile Produce. Shout out to my friends Stephen and Sally, who are avid viewers of the show. So breaking from tradition, we've got the gerberas. I've got some berries here that I'm going to enjoy throughout the show. These come from right here in the garden as the rain falls. Apologies for the sound, it might just be a little bit different today with the rain falling. What's that, Al? Copy that. Technically, Al just wanted to let us know that we hadn't quite started yet, but we're about to. Kia ora team, I'm Benny. Benny, Benno, El Benarino, if you're not into the whole brevity thing. Shout out to my friend Clevin, he's watching, thank you for joining us. We're here in the garden for Monday Morning Live. This is episode 84. So I've beaten Eric Bischoff's record. His record was 83 weeks. 84 weeks, eh? Still going strong. Today we're live gardening with an irrigation special. I'm going to be enjoying some berries from here in the garden. We'll take a look back at the week that was, take a look at the week ahead, and probably a few other shenanigans along the way. I'll give live shout outs to anyone who joins us live. So tune in, and thank you very much to everyone who joins us live every Monday morning. And thank you to everybody who watches later on today on my YouTube channel, Benny. Right, let's have a berry. This is a raspberry. This is my mum's favourite berry. Mum is now 70 years old. Right. Very nice. Mum had her birthday in the weekend. I'll tell you about that in the week that was. Well, let's crack right into some live gardening. Now, avid viewers, regular viewers, heck, even occasional viewers will know that I will often say that you can never underestimate the value of water. And at this time of year, even though right now it's raining, the value of water is never higher. Because it's hot and dry here in Marlborough, and watering becomes essential, both for yourself and for the garden. That's why I'm going to give you guys today some very simple, admittedly very simple watering tips. I'm going to show you how to connect a hose, how to use different connections and things. Very basic. If this is stuff you already know, then that's awesome. And if there's anything else that you want to know about irrigation, about water, or about anything to do with the garden, please drop a comment down below and let me know. I'm going to start off today with the very basics. Now, I strongly recommend that you get yourself one of these, a timer. Now this is handy not only because it's got two different things that you can use to water your garden, different zones, different areas. It's got a timer. Now it's got a filter on the top, so if there are any slight impurities to your water, this will filter those out. Now the good thing with the timer is you can set the timer for however long you want. This one goes up to 2 hours. This is provided by Number 8. Number 8 don't sponsor Monday Morning Live yet. Costs about 12 bucks at Mitre 10, who also don't sponsor the show yet. Now, just a quick tip. So you've got your filter. That'll screw into your main thing. You can turn your tap on. Now, it's got two little splitters. Now, you'll notice here, see it's got a little line, right? Now, the key, this is how I remember it. This just for me. Water flows through like this. So if the line is pointing the way the water's going to flow, the water will be able to flow. If it's pointing across like that, it means that the water can't flow. So if it's across, it means no water. but if it's pointing in the direction of the water, water can flow. So you join that onto your main line. Now we've got ourselves here some good old-fashioned number 8 garden hose. Now this is also available at Mitre 10. Did I mention they don't sponsor the show yet? And what you can do is you can just join it on, just like that. Now, you can turn it on so that your water flows. Nothing worse than when you get your timer set, you turn your tap on and the water's not flowing. So as you know, it flows down the direction of the little line. So now it's good to go. Shout out to my dad who's joining us live. Love you, Daddy-O. Now this is 12mm garden hose. You can get 13 or 12, that's the standard sort of diameter size for a garden hose. You can get different kinkability. There's like a whole, some of them have a whole rating scale on the bottom where some of them won't kink, some of them kink a little bit easier. I actually prefer a more flexible hose. It means you can move it around. If it does kink, the easier it is to bend, the easier it is to unkink should it get kinked. Love the kinks, shout out to them. What was that song they sung? Wasn't it written by Bernard Webb? Who the hell is Bernard Webb? Anyway, these are the connectors that we'll put onto the end of our hose. So one end obviously goes into the main line, turn your switch on, turn your timer on. Now there's two different types of connectors. I'll show you the difference. Now if you look really closely, you can see one of them has a little cross on the inside. And this one, you can actually see straight through. Now what the little cross means, it's got a special little valve, which means that if this is not connected to anything, water won't flow through. Because what happens when you do connect it, see the little thing that pops out, little thing there, that means that the water can flow through. But if there's nothing connected, the water will push that closed and water won't flow. Now you connect your thing, you set your timer, you're all ready to sit down and watch some episodes of Monday Morning Live, and there's no water flowing. And you're like, what in the name of Farley is going on? So just remember that that little cross means that it'll only flow if something's connected. So what you do when you want to connect it to your hose, now see it's got this little thing that screws off. Just screw it off like that. What you do is you put that onto your hose first. So push it down and hold it in. Now see it's got these little teeth. Sometimes they may want to just sort of bend in. What you can do is you can grab yourself the Benny's 6100 series teeth sticker thing. Available in the gift shop, why not buy two? And you can get those nice little teeth sticking out. And what I suggest is just push one side in first and then push the rest in. Push it all the way in, and because you put this bit on first, you can then screw it on. Screw it in, screw it on. Nice and tight, so that won't come off. Then what you can do, the sky's the limit. You can grab one of these little extenders. So if you've got a part of the garden that's a long way away from your main line, you can connect that, and then you can connect another hose to it to extend. But the other thing that you can do that's really cool, I recommend get yourself one of these. This is a little Y junction connector thingy. It's not the Benny 6100 series, but they are available for about $4. Well worth it. Because what you can do then, you can connect it on, you can connect a hose to that bit, and then you can connect another hose onto the other bit. So this goes to your main line, this goes to one zone, that goes to another zone. You can have two sprinklers going at once, you can have a drip line going, you can fill the kids' paddling pool, you can do whatever you want. You set your timer, you can watch your old episodes of Monday Morning Live while you water the garden. Just a couple of really basic tips there, watering tips, really handy at this time of year. Because as we know, say it with me, you can never underestimate the value of water. I'm going to eat myself another berry while we take a look back at the week that was. I've got a new car, it's going really well. Shout out to my brother. The cool thing, now, we've got a couple of cars now. We've got a family car, we've got the holiday wagon, we've got the little around town runabout car. I'm so glad and so thankful that all of my cars, all the family's cars, they have the indicator on the same side and they have the windscreen wiper on the same side. It's nothing worse when you get into a car you don't normally drive and you go around the corner and you flick the thing and it ends up being instead of the indicator, it's the windscreen wiper, and you're like, oh God. Whenever you borrow someone's car, it always comes back with a really clean windscreen. So yeah, new car, going great. My uncle passed away just over a year ago, and last week on Tuesday we scattered his ashes. We found a nice little spot up the Waihopai Valley near where he was born and grew up. We scattered the ashes just down by the river. Really special. And I've got this little stone that I took out of the river near where we scattered the ashes. That's going to be part of our set now, forever, going forwards. Really special day with my mum and my auntie Liz and Uncle Tony. Shout out to them, avid viewers of the show as well. Mum turned 70, we had a good little shindig on Saturday night. I gave a speech, told a few jokes, pretty much bombed my way through it, but it was a great night and a special tribute to my mum. Love you, mum. The week that was on the farm, another great week, just so hot, so drinking plenty of water. Farmers market was great yesterday. We had the Marlborough District Brass Band and the Marlborough Sounds Choir. So they were singing, it was kind of like a barbershop quartet, but there was like 8 of them, so what does that make it, a barbershop octet? Singing Christmas carols, feeling festive. This week, let's get into the week ahead, because this week at the Farmers Market is our special Christmas market. Come along to the AMP Showgrounds in Wild Blenheim from 9 until 12 for a special Christmas themed market. You might even meet someone special. You never know. Celebrity birthdays in the week ahead. A couple of wrestlers, Mean Gene Okerlund, RVD, who is a big fan of the Pot Shed for various reasons, Otis, and this guy. This is Stone Cold Steve Austin. One of the greatest professional wrestlers of all time and a big inspiration to me for many reasons. Right, we're getting close to time. Al's given me a reminder. We went over time yesterday, so the YouTube feed cut off. We're going to get a 15-minute allocation to record, and we went over last week. We're going to have another berry. This is an orange berry. No, it's not. It's an orange raspberry. I've got orange berries growing. They're not ready yet. Orange raspberry. Tastes like orange raro. Let's give some thank yous. I want to thank my brother. I want to thank Bray. I want to thank Uncle Alan. I want to thank Sammy. They're always with us here on the show. I want to thank everyone who comes to the Marlborough Farmers Market every Sunday morning. I want to thank everyone who tunes in to my internationally award-winning YouTube channel, Benny. If you get sick of saying that, it sounds amazing. And most of all, a big, special thank you to each and every one of you. This is episode 84. Sometimes when I do the show, I rehearse, I practice. Sometimes I wing it. So sometimes the shows are a little bit more prepared, and sometimes they're 100% wung. But a thank you to everyone who tunes in. It means a lot to me. And keep watching, because there's plenty more shenanigans to come. I guess the only thing that's left now to say is that I will see you at the Marlborough Farmers Market. You can see me anytime you want on my YouTube channel, Benny. And I will see you next time in the garden.
And we're clear.
Basil watch. Almost forgot. This is our basil. This one I'm not trimming. Look how the head is going to seed. So I'm going to save those seeds and plant them on. This is the basil that I have been trimming. Look at it grow! Woo-wee! And what I'm doing is I'm cutting off the lead stem of each one, and it's forming a nice little bush. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this basil. I might make some pesto, or you never know. That rhymes, but it wasn't deliberate. Anyway, there's Basil Watch. I've talked about celebrity birthdays. We've done the week that was, a week ahead. I've drank some water because, let's say it one more time, you can never underestimate the value of water, especially in the garden at this time of year. Getting close to 15 minutes. I said that I'll see you next time in the garden. I've said thank you. Merry Christmas as well. I guess we're close enough now that you can actually say that without people going, ugh. So Merry Christmas to you all, and I will see you next time in the garden.